quality writing makes your schoolwork better. Meet Grammarly, the digital writing assistant that helps students create effective writing that delivers results. Getting in-depth
I try something different today. Yeah, let's see how the audio sounds here. Alright, sounds like I need more volume happening. Oh, Chris, thanks for following. Let's see here. Up my microphone volume a little bit, and let's bump the desktop audio down. Okay, how's that? Seems like it might be a little better. So, tonight I am going to sew some new pointe shoes that I got. Now, as you see here, I have my Tinkerbell pointe shoes. Oh, Ricardo, thanks for following. Welcome. Yeah, so my Tinkerbell pointe shoes is not my last pair of pointe shoes, but it was it's my second to last pair of pointe shoes, and so I couldn't find my Gwen Ballerina ones. So as you can see, they're kind of torn up a little bit from use, and these have been in a few photo shoots as well. So yeah, these wore out fast. When I was doing ballet classes for 3 times a week, I went through a pair of pointe shoes in like I don't know, like 3 months. So
Did you know detergent
yeah,
behind
of course
bacteria?
lately I haven't been able
Clorox
to make
fabric
it,
sanitizer
but
kills
I'm
bacteria
hoping
in clean washes.
that I'll be able to soon. And so part of that is getting some new pair of pointe shoes ready. Alright, let's see here. Make sure the multi-stream chat is working too. Nothing like a fresh new pair of pointe shoes, I have to say. It's exciting. Hi Alejandro and Sergio. And thank you, Jesus, or is it Jesus, for liking the stream. I'm wearing my Batgirl leotard tonight. Figured it was appropriate for the occasion. Alright, these are like fresh out of the box, brand new. I ordered these back in June, I think, and they only just came. And sewing them is a little bit of a pain sometimes. I think the first time I sewed pointe shoes, it took me like 4 hours. It was a big deal. So, oh, Poncho, thanks for liking the stream. Alright, and I have this thread, which I still have plenty of, which is surprising to me considering how many pointe shoes I've sewed with these now. Hi, Andrew. How's it going tonight? I'm experimenting with multi-stream on Facebook and YouTube along with Twitch tonight, so feel free to chat, say hi. I'm just kind of hanging out on a Sunday night.
Mattress ranked #1 in customer satisfaction by JD Power?
Hoping to sew some point shoes.
Memory foam mattresses?
Aren't they all memory foam?
Yeah. Not this one.
Nice.
Oh.
That's a purple.
Would it surprise you to know that the purple mattress also ranked best in support and comfort in the JD Power?
Alright, and the reason I have my Tinkerbell ones out is because... Oh, Gyro, thanks for liking the stream. Hey, Molly. Good to see you. Welcome on this Sunday night. Working on some point shoes, sewing. But yeah, I was saying, like, the reason I have these out is because I need to remember exactly where the straps go when I'm sewing, and so that's helpful.
Introducing Purple's new soft stretch shoes with improved durability.
Andrew, doing all right, just bored, hardly have anyone to talk to. Sorry to hear that. Well, chat, you know, hang out, chat. That's what this is for. I know that sentiment, so, you know, with being in the pandemic and everything, you know, we're not getting out of the house, we're not doing what we usually would do. At least that's how I'm feeling, like I'm missing that whole thing. Let's move this. And so streaming is actually helping me like reconnect with people, I feel like. Alright, so let's start in the back. I've got these elastic, this elastic. Andrew, love your latex cosplays. Oh, thanks. Thank you very much. I am a fan of them myself. And, you know, just all about having fun. And I'm hoping to start doing more streams of making stuff. And maybe that will, you know, motivate me to make stuff again, because over the last couple months it's been video games. Thanks for liking the stream, Chileno. Probably butchering these names, but sorry about that ahead of time. Oh, Batgirl's your favorite. Well, then you joined the stream, the right stream, I guess. I have a couple Batgirl leotards that I've made, or at least modified. Oh, and that's right. I actually added extra straps to Tinkerbell. This was a pair that was actually having issues, and so I added another strap of elastic to it that it didn't have originally. Let me know if you can't hear me well or anything like that. I'm still kind of testing my audio and stuff. I did an initial test, but I'm also not like right up on the microphone, so. Alright, so that's the Tinkerbell shoes. I'm actually kind of wondering if I shouldn't get my Gwen ballerina shoes. Because I might have done them differently, and they're my latest shoes. Would like to meet you at a Comic-Con when this pandemic is over. Yeah, I hear that. Like, I want to go to Comic-Con so bad. Like, I was planning on going to so many Comic-Cons. And, wow. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you for following. Good, you can hear me. Okay, well, I am going to go look for my other pair of point shoes, and I will be right back.
True stories of creativity and resilience. The United States of YouTube. Visit now.
Okay, I'm back. I could not find those point shoes. This is what happens when you have a lot of cosplays. You know? Alright, what did I miss in the chat here? Beautiful feet, thanks. Doing alright, just bored. Newest friend. Cool. Alright, well let's get going on some sewing. Yeah, I think the issue with these is I put it on the outside. I really need to do it on the inside. Make sure these are the right, these elastics are the right length. Elastics on the inside, ribbons on the outside. Andrew is watching Mouse Hunt. Cool. Taylor Lator. Hi, hi. Good to see ya. Or good to hear from you. Just sewing some point shoes tonight. We're attempting. It's actually been quite a while since I've sewed point shoes. I do hope to get back to ballet class soon. My teacher has been hosting classes via Zoom, so I've just gotta... Honestly, I have a knee issue I'm trying to look into, and I also needed new shoes. So, thanks for the like. So these are pretty long. This is probably why I have like pieces cut off. So I ordered new elastics and apparently I already had some. I didn't realize. Andrew, by the way, I forgot to tell you that I'm going to be wearing latex real soon too. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Love me some latex. And then we got Cesar. Hello from Mexico. Love your cosplay. Thank you. Hi from Seattle. Alright, so I think right about there is where I'm gonna go. Maybe even a little more just in case. And then let's look at that. Outside of here. And on the inside here. Steven Gonzalez, what are you making those shoes for? Hi, Steven. Good to see you. What am I making these shoes for? Just for ballet class right now. You know, at some point, all my point shoes will turn into something, you know, a costume or something. So, Supreme Stooge 1000, thanks for the follow. And it looks like I missed Francisco, too. Thanks for the follow. So yeah, so right now just for ballet class, but I mean, I'm already making a Supergirl tutu, so I'll probably use them for that. I don't know if I'll paint them, but yeah. actually get started, shall we? I think I start on this end usually. And actually, if I'm doing the ribbons, I like to do the ribbons together. Andrew, have you been to Florida SuperCon before? No, I haven't. I've not been to a Comic-Con in Florida yet. But would like to. Stretch ribbons, gotta love stretch ribbons. I've tried both regular and stretch ribbons. I do definitely prefer the stretch ones. Some would say that the regular ones are better because they're like the more traditional, but alright, let's check the placement here. That's right, it goes in this way. Andrew, I've met so many great friends over there, especially celebrities. I've met 2 of the original cast of Star Trek. Oh, cool. I have only met a couple celebrities in all my Comic-Con times, but... Oh, Marvin, thanks for the follow. Alright, let's see if that's gonna work. I think so. It's a really simple stitch, and it's a very thick kind of thread for this too. Steven, are you getting smoke from the fires up your way? Yes. Yeah, the smoke has been increasingly bad over the last few days. And yeah, we have our windows shut. So thankfully the weather is not really hot, so we don't have to open the windows because we don't have AC, so... Oh, you know what I'm missing? My thimble. I need that too. Yes, I use a thimble. I don't have the calluses that Abby Sue Cosplay has. I'm gonna go now. We'll talk soon.
Hot sun.
Cool.
Mom's
Thanks for
famous
stopping by,
ribs.
Andrew.
She always laugh. Stained shirt. A
Hey,
picture is
Steve
worth
Tennant.
1,000
How's it
words.
going?
That was 9.
Hope you're
With
staying
you sticking
safe.
the
Yes,
photo
I'm
tiles,
staying
you can
safe.
refresh your wall art on a whim. Make any moment
Safe
wall
and
art
indoors.
with Shutterfly.
Alright, let's actually start sewing. And actually I'm going to start over here. And so apparently these shoes were so late because the American factories were shut down. And so they had to use the European factory. And so yeah, it took like 3 months to get these, versus usually it would have taken like 6 weeks maybe, so double the time, I guess. hand sewing. Not my favorite thing in the world, let me tell you. So yeah, how was all of your weekends? I did not do much. It was kind of a lazy weekend. I did do a stream. I streamed playing a game, and I had a hour and 45-minute boss fight. So that was kind of fun. Oh, Efrain, thanks for following. Let's hope this is the easiest pair of point shoes I've ever sewn. Let's hope. Mike420, thanks for the donation. However, I will not take my shirt off. That's not what this is for. No more talk about that, because that's not happening. Working hard, I see. Should be chilling with some games on a relaxing Sunday night. Yep. Yes, I'm working hard instead of chilling with some games. But, you know, what are you going to do? So are you chilling with some games? Is that what you're saying? Hans Goober? Put your stuff in the background while I do. Oh,
Sign
cool.
up for
Well,
the student
thanks.
plan today and get 1 month free.
It's nice to have a little Sunday night gaming. That's what I would be doing, but I really needed to get this done anyway. take the safety pin out now. Got a couple stitches in. Kind of gets in the way. See you later. Be well and stay safe. Yep. See you later, Steven. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, the music's quite relaxing. Awesome. I just found a copyright-free ballet music playlist on YouTube. Did I mention how much I hate hand sewing? I'm gonna cut the ends off here. I should have started this on the inside. There we go. I mentioned it earlier, I think, but yesterday I had an hour and 45-minute boss fight with a 300k hit point boss. It was pretty crazy. Especially like going into it, I knew it was a 300k hit point boss, but I didn't realize how hard and how long it would take to kill it. And I did have a couple people pop in the stream and like cheer me on and like help me with a couple of the like moves and stuff too. So that was pretty fun. It's certainly a great change of pace from what I normally listen to when I'm gaming. Oh yeah? What do you usually listen to? Is it like heavy metal or something? Playing Final Fantasy X too. Yes, that is right. It was that Anger Mayanu or something. One of the guys was calling it Angry Mumbo Jumbo. And so I've just taken to kind of calling it that. Ding ding. Also sometimes just random video game soundtracks. Okay. I guess the heavy metal though, huh? Well, you said it was a change of pace. And I was just thinking like, what's the opposite of ballet? Nice piano music. I'm hitting like the thickest part of the shoe, so I'm having to use my thimble more. And I'm sure, it's kind of funny, like I'm sure if like other ballet people are watching, they'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing it that way? It's like, yeah. I'm far from an expert at sewing point shoes, even though I've done, it's probably my 6th or 7th pair, but still. And honestly, I'm such a newbie at ballet anyway, still. Only been taking classes for 2 years, but. Well, it could have been very aggressive ballet music instead of metal. True. It could have. I have to keep track, too, of this music because I don't want, like, random ads playing in my stream. And that's what's been happening when I'm not paying attention to the playlists updating or changing. Victor, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. There's pushing with the thimble, and then there's like trying to pull it. Forgot to get my black marker out too. I'll have to do that. You're supposed to mark each shoe as left and right because each one, the shoes do form to your feet over time, and so you do want to be using the same one for the same foot every time. Another thimble job. I suppose I could probably look up copyright-free ballet music on Spotify too. All right, we are making progress, slow but sure here. Anyone ever mention how sewing like hurts your back? Because it does. At least hand sewing. At least sewing it on the floor, I guess. Because you're like hunched over. Maybe it'd be better like sewing in a chair, laying back or something. Freebooter 2000, thanks for the follow. And welcome to the stream.
Do you know what mattress ranked #1 in customer satisfaction by JD Power?
One of those memory foam mattresses?
Aren't they all memory foam?
Pretty chill stream, just hanging out and sewing
Nice.
my brand new point shoes. And actually I ordered 2 pairs this time, so I'm prepared when these run out. Oh, and I did get an ad here. Let's skip that. And there we go. Thankfully, it's still early in the night for you. Should be done before midnight. Also, I imagine a chair would be better. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it is early. It's only 9 o'clock here. And I don't know if I'll get both points tonight, honestly. Because I don't like staying up till midnight. I find that the more I stay up past 10 p.m., the harder it is to get up in the morning and go to the gym. So, and I really want to make sure I get to the gym. It's like one of my most important things, I feel like, that's kind of built into me nowadays. Alright, we're missing the elastic. We gotta bring this in a little bit. And we're still missing the elastic. Sounds like you just got to become a coffee addict. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not highly affected by caffeine. I do have 2 cups of coffee in the morning, but it's more about getting the system moving than actual like wake up. I'm actually a pretty good morning person. And then I do sometimes have a 3rd cup of decaf because I don't want to have too much caffeine, really, just at all. So, Brett Barker says, wonderful, thank you. Just sewing some point shoes tonight. Hope you're having a good night. What are you up to? Lucky I'm terrible in the morning. Yeah, I feel like most people are not morning people. My boyfriend is definitely not a morning person. But I am and kind of, I don't know, have I always been? I'm not sure. But I'm used to like getting up early in the morning. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I haven't really kept track. Like, have I always been a morning person? And it's kind of funny, like, you know, the time I need to like get to work because I'm working from home now is, you know, pretty late. But, you know, it's really about getting up and getting a workout in before work. It's kind of like setting yourself up for success, you know? If you know that you are not a morning person, or that you won't go to the gym in the morning, you know, get up early to go to the gym in the morning, then maybe you shouldn't go to bed late. That's what I say to myself, you know? And it's really hard when you're really into a video game and it's like getting to 9 and 10 p.m. and you're just like, but I don't want to stop playing. Ooh, we just caught the edge of the ribbon here. That's good. Anything fun planned for the week? I mean, I don't know if there's anything even fun out there to do anymore. I think my main thing right now is streaming. Although Cheer is starting back up, slow but sure. We're doing a lot of virtual events and making virtual videos and stuff. And so I'm going to be helping out with some of that, including some video editing as well. But then Me Shark, what's up? Hey, good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. I'm sewing point shoes tonight. Should be playing my game, you know, but have to be responsible and sew a new pair of point shoes for ballet class. And actually, I'm actually hoping to do some ballet bar streams at some point too. Thought that would be kind of fun to do, like chat and like do a ballet bar workout kind of thing. But I do hope to get back to my teacher is doing Zoom ballet classes, and so I would like to get back to those as well. But my last two pair of point shoes I turned into costume shoes, and so like this was for my Tinkerbell costume. And so I needed new pairs of point shoes. And gosh darn it, if I don't hate hand sewing. It's like one of the worst things. In the past, when I've had to hand sew, I've like done it as much as I can on the machine, because it's just the worst for me. Like, I have friends that like love hand sewing, and you know they can watch TV and do it, and I'm just like, nope. I will pay some. I have paid people to hand sew certain things for me because I, you know, didn't want to spend the time doing it, or even like the amount of effort required was like very difficult. For example, a lot of my cosplay boot covers have like a rubber matting that gets sewn to the bottom of it, so that you're not like walking on spandex, and so it's actually a rubber bottom part, and I would glue them on, but they never stay on, and so but it's really hard to sew through that stuff. It's like a rubber matting you would like put in the garage or something. But it has like the chevron steel plate, like cut out things, so it looks like the bottom of a shoe, really. But yeah, so I paid friends to actually sew that for me because I did not want to have to do that. Plus, I don't have the calluses. I'm using a thimble when I really have to do it, versus I have friends who just like with their thumb, and I'm just like, how are you doing that? More skill than I have. Well, we all have skills in different areas. It really comes down to like what skills you want to learn, right? And I mean, you're an actor, right? So you've been in some big movies, which is pretty cool. You're lazy. My brother is an actor, and he is in. He was not really an extra. He actually had a part, Stoner number 1 or something in 21 and Over, which is kind of like one of the, you know, like a Hangover type movie or something. But it's really cool to see him on the big screen. I'm just like, oh, you need to be in more movies. Make sure my music's not gonna go to ads here. Yeah, I feel like there's a good amount of things that if you want to do it, then you could probably learn and do it. But just it comes down to, do you want to do it? There's there's too many things in this world that I want to do, and I've had to narrow my view. Not just because of time, but also because of my my body. As you get older, it's like, oh, my back hurts, and like so for example, surfing. I got into surfing 2 years ago, took a lesson in Kauai, loved it, came back the next month, went to Santa Cruz and took 2 lessons on the same day, and then started having back issues, and I'm like, crap. And so I've had to like learn like what my limits are, and I do want to go surfing again, but I really can't, between surfing and snowboarding, ballet, cheerleading, all this active stuff, I've got to make sure that I'm keeping myself strong, giving myself enough rest and food, and not overdoing it. Like when I was taking ballet classes 3 times a week, that was probably not the best for, I'm not a teenager. So thanks for liking the stream. So yeah, I'm learning my limits as I go, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. That's weird. Saying my iPhone's not giving it a good enough stream right now. Guess we'll see if that holds up. I'm waiting for my new camera to get here, then I won't have to use my iPhone. Because really all it's doing is replicating this screen of the camera and then sending it over the network to my computer where it can send it to the stream. So it's not the greatest. And plus it's like out of sync with my webcam here. But the good news is we are almost, let's see if I can get that on camera here. We've almost sewed all the way around for both ribbons and elastics. So on one side. Definitely not the end. I doubt I will make it through 1 point shoe even tonight, so we'll have to come back and do this again. Part of it is just that I'm chatting all your ears off instead of sewing, but I'm trying to do both at once. Gosh darn it. I hate when it gets a knot when you're pulling it through. There we go. But I think I've graduated because first stream where someone wanted me to take my shirt off. And I had to actually use moderation tools. Because they wouldn't leave it alone. Yeah. I suppose if I'm going to like wear a ballet leotard, I'm going to have to get used to that. Alright, and then for strength, so I've gone all the way around now. And so for strength, I'm going to go one more time right across here before being done with this part of it. I should make this closer. Be gone, demon. Yeah, exactly. Gave him a timeout. We'll see if he can behave later. Something tells me not. And then there's poking myself. I've actually bled on brand new point shoes before because I poked myself with a stupid needle. Thankfully this one's not bleeding. If any of you watch my morning update videos on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, I'm actually hoping to make or start doing a morning update stream where, you know, I can actually talk about my week or whatever, and then we can chat and kind of hang out. You know, first we'll have some coffee and the usual there. But yeah, it should be fun. I was also thinking, like, it might be kind of fun to go through either my Instagram feed or just look at like one of the latex hashtags together. Just might be kind of fun just to get some inspiration. And it's, you know, like I said, I haven't been making anything. Thanks for the like on the stream. But yeah, I haven't been making anything lately because of just motivation, because there's nowhere to wear it. And so it helps me personally to see like these amazing latex outfits, and like that just makes me want to make more. And so yeah, well, that might be part of that. We'll try it out. I'm hoping to try it on Wednesday morning. So that'll be my first morning stream, but we will see how it goes. And then of course actual latex cosplay making streams as well, especially once I get lights and webcam going. So I should get new lights this week, and then my new webcam will come next week, so that'll help with any of my crafting streams. Freaking thimbles, man. Oh, that's tough. I don't know how anybody does that without a thimble. So, Mishark, what have you been doing? Have you been playing Final Fantasy X2 more today? I was watching Zabobs play his game this morning a little bit. Went to your brother's to watch football. That's cool. Yeah, after this morning, you know, getting up and having coffee and stuff, we went to my boyfriend's dad's house. And I went in their hot tub. Apparently you're not supposed to say jacuzzi because that's a brand. They're big hot tub people, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, we went in the hot tub, chatted with his parents, and they made us dinner, basically. Ribs, beef ribs. They were really good. Oh, and it was also my boyfriend and my anniversary, but it's not really anniversary. It's 1 year and 5 months. So we're kind of still counting months, but kind of not counting months. But next month, since it'll be a year and a half, we're thinking of going to Fogo de Chao, which is that Brazilian steakhouse. And it looks like they're open again with the pandemic and everything. They're just not doing the salad bar. So I'm excited to go. We were going to do it for our 1 year, but that was right in the middle of everything shut down. So hopefully 1.5 will work. All right, I think I'm going to finish this part. I didn't even have to change threads, so that worked really well. All that piece of thread that was in there that was already threaded on this needle was in there from the last time I sewed point shoes. It's kind of fun. think I'm gonna call that good. Alright, and then there is one elastic and ribbon done. But then the elastic basically is going to come back around and go in the back. So I like mine to be crisscrossed. And so I will have basically two elastics, you know, one going crisscross that way and one going crisscross that way. Oh, before I do this, I need to try it on. And that means I'm gonna have to mark this too, I think. Just want to make sure the elastics are gonna be the right length. And it seems like they are, because I mean I measured them from the last pair, but you know, I like to test it before. So it's that whole, oh, music is relaxing. Oh, okay, good. Thanks for the feedback. That's a new thing I was trying. Now that I have Streamlabs working, it really, there's so many options for what I can put in the stream now. I think I am going to measure that again. It's like that whole cut once, measure twice. It's basically what's going on here. Alright, so I'm going to want it to be fairly tight. And it's going to come up like this. I may want to cut it actually. Yeah, I think it is ending up too long. That is. You know what else I'm forgetting? I need to burn the edges. I think I can eyeball that. And I'm gonna do my safety pin. Then I'm gonna go get my lighter so I can finish off these edges before I do this. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And music's still going. Alright, so let's do this without burning the house down, shall we? Or burning myself. I'm gonna do this very carefully. So they're not gonna fray, is really the thing. I forgot to do this at the beginning. else I'm forgetting is this ribbon too long? I guess I'm gonna have to test that too. Doesn't seem like this is too long. And yet,
I think that being a parent can be hard.
There's only
because
2.
We don't always know if we're doing a good job.
I need 4.
We try our best, but there's
I wonder
we
if...
can do with what information we have, and as long as we try our best.
No, it must be that I cut these in half. I'm pretty sure.
My name is Dr. Helen Xie. I am a pediatrician. I'm 36 years old. I am from Kirkland. I grew up in this area.
Yeah, it says enough for 1 pair of shoes. Okay. Or, yeah, 1 pair of shoes. So I should be cutting these in half.
Just another protective factor in preventing tooth decay and maintaining overall good oral hygiene.
I think that makes sense.
Community water fluoridation
Yes.
supporting good oral health.
Well, but then you
for
look at my old
everyone in
pair,
West Washington State, irrespective of race,
and
age,
they're pretty
gender,
long.
socioeconomic
So something's not
class.
right there.
It's something that's just easily
I may have to get
accessible
another
for
set of
everyone.
ribbons
Communities that don't currently have
for my
water
other
fluoridation
shoe.
are definitely at an increased risk of having dental disease, and this affects all ages. It places a lot of undue
Oh, it says
stress on
4.
families,
Oh,
especially
I have the other ones over here. I'm an idiot.
insurance and
Okay.
to pay for these
Well,
procedures.
that's
and it
why.
really impacts their quality of life. Having water fluoridation is just something
Tiro,
I
thanks for
recommend
liking the
that
stream.
because it's
Good to
so
see you. How's it going tonight? I'm sitting here trying not to burn the house down. Sewing point shoes tonight.
My name is Scott Harrison. Just listen. This is my wife, my son, and my one on the way. I lead an organization called Charity Water, and our mission is to bring clean water to everyone on the planet. I live in New York City now, but I didn't always. I grew up in suburbia.
Alright, we got that one. Alright, and then this one.
My dad was a businessman, and my mom was a writer. They loved each other, and they loved me. We were a happy family. Until we weren't.
Alright, I guess the other thing I should do
When I was 4 years
is
old,
cut my next
mom
piece of
collapsed
elastic
into the kitchen floor.
before I sew this other end on.
We just moved into a new house, and our house had a carbon monoxide gas leak. None of us knew it until then. She didn't die that day, but her immune system did. She became allergic to
Because
everything.
they should be the same
Perfume,
length.
the ink from books, radio waves. She wore strange masks all the time and was often connected to oxygen. The toxic gas
And then I might
destroyed
as
her
well
immune
cut
system
the
and in a
next
way,
pair.
My childhood too. After the poisoning, our roles reversed, and I began to take care of her. As the only child, I had to be a good one. I learned to cook, do laundry, and take care of the house. I was a good Christian kid who played piano in church and wanted to be a doctor when I grew up to help sick people like her.
Alright, there we go.
Until I turned 18.
This rate, I'm going to be lucky to get 1 elastic done.
Music was my escape, so I joined a band and moved to New York.
Right about the time when the band broke up, I got involved in producing these like live music shows in the city.
But I realized that you could actually get paid in New York City.
And this is the easy one. The next one, I have to work around this one that's already in there, so it's a little harder.
So you just had to get beautiful
Alright, to
people
make
in
sure
the
that
clubs.
is the
And if you got
right
the right people in
way.
the clubs, you could charge guys $500 to buy a bottle of champagne that cost you $40.
I moved from club
go
to
right
club
there.
to club, filling up the VIP section and flashing my Rolex to the club photographers. For almost 10 years after that,
Try
I
not to
smoked
poke
2 packs of
myself.
cigarettes a day and was out drunk almost every night. I was into strip clubs, gambling, and just about every drug except heroin.
On New Year's Eve,
Okay,
we
new
all
thread.
went to Punta del Este. It's a kind of party town in Uruguay.
We were cooks, waiters, and magnums of expensive champagne.
Although it looked glamorous on the outside, there was a long decline in happiness. And I remember just feeling so unhealthy about it all.
The next day, the party was still going, but I wanted the music to stop.
I guess another thing I look at on Instagram for inspiration is ballet. And I actually have a separate Instagram that all I do is repost ballet stuff. That's so if you're interested in that, it's called Tendu Tender.
I tried to find my way back to a very
This looks very complex. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that complex, but it's not easy. So, yeah.
Long applications for these very credible humanitarian organizations that have long histories. I put in the applications and then I wait.
Alright.
And I guess I should not have been surprised.
So yeah, this is like my older pair. I was showing it earlier, but just so you have some context, Me Shark. And this has more elastics in it. I like added more later on in this pair. But essentially it just has two elastics that go around the foot in a crisscross fashion, and then you have the ribbons that go around your feet to like tie on. So skip ad. There we go. So yeah, so far of that we have one elastic and one ribbon, and so we're just going to have another one that goes crisscross, and then another ribbon, and then one shoe will be done. And by then I think that's all my back's going to be able to take. Plus it's almost 10 o'clock, so... At least this time, like this round, I don't have to go through the ribbon too, so that makes it a little easier. And it's not like a special stitch or anything, it's just like a very simple in and out and around. Is anyone else losing track of the days? Like the days of the week? 'Cause I know I am. Because they all just seem the same, you know? Alright, I think I can remove the safety pin. I gotta watch where I'm sewing this, make sure I'm still have it on the camera. Every day's Monday. That sums it up pretty well right there. Because even on Friday, like, yeah, you don't have to work the next day. I mean, some people don't. Some people obviously still work on the weekends, but you know, what are you going to do that weekend? You can't really go out. So it's just going to be whatever you were doing on the weeknights anyway. Alright, come on, come on. Always to like try to keep it from nodding as it goes in. Come on. I have legitimately used pliers to pull these needles through sometimes. It's like, come on. And this isn't even that hard rubber I was talking about. This is also how I poke myself. Man, it's all the way through there, but it does not want to pull through. There we go. Alright, then we're going down the side. Poking myself again. So my boyfriend's actually playing Final Fantasy X2 in the bedroom right now. We keep like catching up to each other, and then one of us stops playing, and then well, the other one will catch up, and do this back and forth kind of thing like that. Michael Davidson, thanks for the like. Apparently I need to update my alerts. Really don't like the little zombie guy running there, you know? Just not, I'm not a big zombie fan, so that's one thing, but it's just not attractive. I have, for some of the alerts I have it set to show this cute little, I think it's from a video game, but a cute little like cat girl instead. Can you believe that the average ballerina goes through pair of pointe shoes like, you know, like a week or maybe less than a week? I forget what it is, but it's like, you know, they're in class 6 hours a day. And so how many times they have to sew these is, yeah, I can't imagine. Let's just say they get really good at it and really fast at it. That was not waiting to happen. Oh yeah, thanks for following. More put yay. And if you saw that little cat girl, that's the one I like. Not the little zombie guy running around. Alright, still complaining about my Wi-Fi degradation. for my iPhone camera. Hopefully that's coming through okay. It looks fine on the screen here, but who knows. I'll be checking my stream later to see how this all turned out. Crap. This is why you be careful. Like, I would have gotten the elastic stuck in there if I'd pulled it all the way through. Alright, so this has to go under the elastic. Just sewing point shoes tonight for any new viewers that are curious. It's pretty chill, just hanging out. I'll be getting ready to go to bed pretty soon here. Through one of the ends. Happy Sunday, y'all, for any new viewers. If you have any questions about ballet or cosplay, feel free, throw them up. Happy to answer any questions and or about me. Or we could just want to chat. Or any questions you might have for Batgirl. Me Shark, what should I cosplay as? Alright, here's a classic question that I get all the time. Because people like want to, you know, they want to... I don't know, it's like often portrayed as like, oh, I can only be a certain cosplay because I might look like that character or something, and or I can only be a male character, or I can only be a female character, or I can only be, you know, my race has to match, or my height has to match, and all this stuff, and none of that matters. I like to tell people, like, cosplay the characters that you're excited about. Like, that's what cosplay is. It's like, you know, what video game characters, what movie characters, comics, anything. You know, what characters are you like really hyped about, really excited about? And that's the one you should try to do. Now, along those lines, you know, some cosplays are harder than others, and so it might be good to start with something easier. Or even like if you're gonna learn to make something, start with a simpler version of it even. So I do this all the time. Like I don't like failure, but I don't like setting myself up for difficulty. Let's put it that way. And so a lot of the time I'll like gradually work up to things. And so my first Supergirl cosplay that I made was not like the best version, and you know, it had its issues, but it looked great. And I later on made a newer, better version of it. And so, you know, you can kind of iterate on it and make it better too as you go. Like with my Batgirl, my latex Batgirl cosplay, it was my first latex catsuit, and I was like, the actual suit is supposed to have like a black stripe down the side of the leg, and it's all purple otherwise. And I was like, I'm not doing that. That's just gonna complicate it. So I just did all purple, you know, and nobody notices. Nobody even said anything actually, even if they thought it. Thanks for following, Abbas. So yeah, I guess my point is, 1, pick a character you really love, and 2, start simple, and that will set you up for some fun. And 3, like, find some friends that want to do it with you, especially if it's your first time, because that helps tons. Like, if I had tried to go to a Comic-Con all by myself the first time, I don't know how that would have gone, you know? But going with a friend was like, that made it so much easier, more comfortable, more fun. Junia says, I love your shirt. Thanks. This is a leotard that I made for ballet class. So actually, I bought a black leotard essentially, and then I sewed on the applique of the Batgirl symbol. This might have been the first one I did that too, but I bought several leotards over the years and then modified them, because that's sometimes easier than making something from scratch. I have made 2 leotards from scratch for ballet class as well. But yeah, if you only need a solid color, like, and you like the style, then it's just easier to do a applique. So, especially with the superhero symbols, that's like easily identifies as, you know, what the character is. Thanks. More follows. Welcome to the stream. Just sewing some point shoes tonight for ballet class. And yeah, feel free to chat, ask me questions about cosplay or ballet. Or just tell me how your weekend's going. It's that simple. Junia says, I'm a Batman fan. That's awesome. I am a Batgirl fan, but I like Batman too. I've read a lot of Batgirl comics, but growing up, I was a huge fan of Batman growing up. But Batgirl too. But I feel like there wasn't as much hype or content of Batgirl back then. Although I wasn't into comics back then, so I'm sure there was some comic stuff. But I feel like that's gotten better over the years with Supergirl and Batgirl, and, you know, a lot of other characters with Marvel and DC. But I want to say, as a kid, my first like movie in the theater was Batman. But I may be misremembering. Because I want to say it was like rated PG or something. I'm like, did our parents really take us to that at that young? I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering that. But that's what I always feel like. I remember like a very distinct movie theater scene. Alright, skip this out here. And seeing, you know, Michael Keaton Batman. So, oh, thanks for the follow. Brighter delay. Welcome to the stream. Just chatting about cosplay and ballet while I sew my pointe shoes. Really chatting about anything, but that's some of my interests, I guess, I bring to the conversation. And I also have a purple leotard with the bat symbol on it too. So for the it's supposed to be like more of the Burnside version of Batgirl, which, you know, my love of purple just drives that, I guess. I've seen several cosplayers do this Batgirl with this bat symbol, and it is really cool, but it's very armory, which looks really awesome, but I'm not an armor person. I've built some like Warbler armor and stuff for cosplay, but it's just not I didn't have fun doing it, and like if I'm not gonna have fun doing it, I don't want to keep doing it. And so nowadays I'll pay if I want to do armor stuff, I'll pay a friend or a prop maker to make it for me. And then I just want to specialize in spandex and latex, which is primarily what I make my costumes out of. So yeah, I've kind of learned to like specialize versus some people just want to kind of dabble and learn it all and make the whole costume kind of thing. Also not a great hand sewer, and I hate hand sewing. So primarily when I talk about sewing spandex, it's on a machine because I do not like hand sewing. I do not like hand sewing, Sam I am. So ballet is like your hobby. Yes, definitely. I just started taking classes about 2 years ago. And yeah, so adult ballet classes basically, so 2 years, if you would ask me over 2 years ago about that, I would have been like, what? Because I thought that ballet was only for someone who, you know, A, had been doing it since a child, or B, did it as a child and wanted to go back to it for fun. I didn't think you could learn it from the ground up as an adult. Oh, hi, Snow Robin. Hey, girl. I'll be lurking while studying tonight. Love the shirt. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks. Yeah, it's my Batgirl, one of my Batgirl leotards that I made or customized, I guess you could say. But yeah, ballet. You can start learning ballet as an adult, any age. It's crazy. Like, I didn't realize. It's really cool. Super cute. Thanks. And so as soon as I heard that, I was like, what? And just like I was really excited. I started taking classes. And then I wanted more. I wanted to like get coached on it, and like I wanted to perform and do all this stuff, and or at least work up to performing or something, you know. Even as an adult, there's no real outlet for that for adults. Like if you've never you know, in general, you know, a ballerina's career is pretty it ends pretty quickly, and so as an adult, in general, it's just not feasible. There's just no, you know, even with the kids' classes, they have recitals at the end of the season or whatever, you know. They don't have that for adults, which I was very disappointed to hear. At least that's, you know, from the classes I've taken. I think there may be differences depending on where you take them, but in fact, I was going to take a summer. They have summer, not marathon, summer intensive is what they call it. They have summer intensive ballet classes all over the U.S. And including for adults. It's something that many ballerinas, when you're growing up and it's your career, for the summer they'll go off to another area and learn like from a different teacher, a different school, and it's like the summer thing. And so I found out this year that they had those for adults, and I was like, what? And so I signed up for one in Cincinnati. I've never been to Cincinnati. I'm just like, this works for the right weekend in May or whatever, because, you know, I'm working around Comic-Cons, I'm working around cheer events. And so yeah, I was excited, like doing this like weekend intensive, and at the end you got to like perform in a recital. So yeah, that was all before COVID hit, of course, and so all of that got canceled. But yeah, I definitely hope to still go do that maybe next year. And in general, I set a goal for myself, like perform somehow on point in a performance in 10 years or something like that, which that was 8 years, or that was 2 years ago now, so time's running out. As I've gone along though, I've been like, well, you know, maybe I don't need to do that, this is kind of just for fun, but I do want to get better. And you know, even though there's no outlet for it, if I really want to do something, I'll find a way. You know, I will make a performance. I will set it up. I will find a venue. I will get some friends together. You know, that nothing's impossible if you really want to do it. So yeah. In the meantime, last year I did join Cheer Seattle, which is an adult volunteer cheerleading crew, and we do perform. And you know, it's not ballet, but it's performing, and so that's been feeding my performance needs, I guess, for now too. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, that was a long-winded reply to. So ballet's your hobby? Yes, ballet is one of my many hobbies. And as you can see, I'm very excited about it. All right. And then just kind of tie it off in the back again. Just do this way. Writer delay. You have so many hobbies like surfing, snowboarding stuff. That's diverse and quite interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it's, you know, one, it's a lot of money. Two, you have to, like, I can't do some of that stuff here in Seattle, and you can't do it sometimes in certain weather. And then there's the limits of your body as you go along too. Like, a lot of these hobbies are very active, and I've had some, you know, I've had a back and a knee injury all in the last year, and I'm just like, all right, I gotta be more careful. Like, if I want to keep being able to do these at a lower level, I've got to not like really push myself to try to get to this higher level. Like, at my age, I can't just go and be like, I'm gonna be a professional surfer, and I don't think that, but just like sometimes I just like want to go surfing, you know, every weekend or something, and it's just like even if there was something close by that I could do that wasn't like really cold water up like up here in Seattle, like I don't know if my body could really handle that. So thanks for liking the stream, Jennifer. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. So yeah, that's I don't know, I'm just kind of preaching about the things I've been learning about myself over the last year or so. And we have a knot. Come on, there we go. Junia, I live in Portland. I would love to see you at a Comic-Con sometime. Thanks. Yeah, I would love to go to a Comic-Con. Probably next year. Hopefully next year, because I am like dying to go to a Comic-Con. This is like the year of no cons. In fact, I'm very glad that I took the time and went to a cheer event in Vegas in January, because we didn't have many cheer events after that. And then we didn't have any Comic-Con. Oh no, I guess we had Kick Off the Cons in Renton, Washington. And that was just more like a smaller one where like a bunch of the cons have a booth and just, you know, talk about their upcoming cons and stuff. It's put on by RenCon, who is now called King Con. Oh, Suez, thanks for following. But yeah, no, hopefully that will be a thing. And I go to Rose City almost every year, Rose City Comic Con, if you're familiar. And it's one of our favorite Comic Cons too. Alright, but I think I'm about done for the night. I need to like find a better chair for this because my back is like killing after this. Oh, I don't want to go just chatting. I want to find crafters. So, for those of you that are in the Twitch channel, I like to like raid another channel when I'm done. Oh, here's someone called Hangry Unicorn. So let's go raid them. Raid/host. Let's see, it is. And then thank you so much for hanging out, and hope to see you all soon. I have a regular schedule that I'm still working out, but yeah, I do try to update the schedule every week of what I think I'm going to be doing. So, and I do have a lot more sewing to do, so I'll probably be doing another session like this again soon. Yeah, so thanks everybody, and I will see y'all later. Going to raid